Capricorn, welcome to my channel and welcome to your new reading. It is a bonus reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's going to be more in depth compared to a normal reading, and it's going to be 10 tarot cards, and it's going to be 3 oracle cards. It is a general reading, even though it is specifically for the Capricorn collective. But whenever this reading finds you, there will be something here. There will be a message. Take from it what you need when you need it, Capricorn. Oh, I have my extra room here on the table for the big cards here. Grimalkins Tarot, Cat Tarot, and we have the Alchemy England Tarot as well. Right, so it's going to be a bit of more of a shuffling here. Let's see if we can get them all on. The Grimalkins are rather large cards. I thought they were very befitting the Capricorn reading. So bonus reading, that means it's extra. And we have 3 oracles to look at towards the end. So let's see, Capricorn. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about the image of Capricorn. Here we have the mountain goat, the king of the mountain, top of the mountain. Sort of humans scabbering about down the bottom here. Stone Age people. They will never have the skills of the mountain goat when it comes to climbing high. And hang on, let me get you a better overview of the tarot here. There we go. We just about got that all in here into the camera view, so you can see the images, take in the colors and the vibes. So the other image of Capricorn, of course, is the sea goat, and it's half goat, it's half fish. And there's a very nice, I've been researching this, it's a very nice Greek, let me get this, the Greek mythology. It's about Pan. Pan is, of course, the messenger. And Pan, one day, to flee the monster Typhon. Typhon is some sort of crocodile god in Greek mythology. So to flee the monster Typhon, Pan jumped into the Nile. The part of him underwater turned into a fish, while the part above remained a goat. And there are other sort of anecdotes, but that was my favorite, the Greek one. So yeah, the fish. So you are very much a person of earth, stone, and water, all in one. That's symbolizes the balance between ambition and emotional depth. The planet ruled by Saturn, the planet of discipline and structure. Capricorns are often associated with perseverance, responsibility, and long-term goals. So I've chosen Capricorn as a bonus today because I did the Cancer one not so long ago, and Capricorn is the opposite sign of Cancer. So I'm doing in that way. I do one sign and I do the opposite sign of it. So just to switch things up a bit. Right, and that's about all the blurb for the for the introduction, Capricorn. We're starting off with the Page of Cups. Now, Page of Cups, a messenger, of course. It is a water card. Emotions, we're talking about emotions here, a cup full of emotions that you will be receiving. A cup of self-love, a cup of special emotional strength. There's a message coming in from somewhere. How that message is going to be delivered, I am not so sure. But it is a very distinct message. Once you receive this message, you feel more emotionally calmed and happier. So, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. But that's already happened, hasn't it? That's already... So we got recent past here, we got present, and we got near future here. Also, with the Page of Cups came the Hermit, going within, meditating, connecting to the inner self, the higher self, shining your own guiding light, walking to the beat of your drum, listening to your own voice. You are your own counsel here. And when it comes to emotional upheaval, you're the one who likes to solve the problems. So there was a going within sort of stage just recently. You got 2 Aces of Pentacles. That's quite significant. Ace of Pentacles, 1 of Pentacles, 2 Aces. The Pentacles, of course, it's about you living on the material plane. It's about your finances, your material growth, your abundance, your prosperity, your financial stability and your security. We have that horned being, could represent you, of course it is, the goat. Capricorn, the goat. Very good at managing money, but the aces are new opportunities, they're new possibilities to increase the comfort and the growth on the material plane. There is new potential that has showed itself to you. Opportunities, choices. Perhaps you had to make a choice. Have to weigh up the opportunity, the pros and the cons of that choice, that new potential. Could be that you are starting a new business, that you're getting a pay rise. Somehow the finances have been increasing in the recent past here. And they've been increasing significantly. The potential is significant. Whether you are fully making use of these options, whether you're fully realizing the options, that is up to you. So, but the door is opening for you on the material plane for you to live a better life in this 3D reality that we're all finding ourselves here. So in the middle here, that's the here and now. We have the Hierophant, we have the Queen of Swords. Hierophant's your inner teacher. You already made use of your inner teacher recently here with the Hermit. But the Hierophant actually has the key to the problem, the key to the solution, the key to the challenge, no matter how daunting, difficult, or demanding. The challenge is consulting your book of wisdom and knowledge. Now, your book of wisdom and knowledge is a compilation of ancient wisdom and knowledge, wisdom of time immemorial, wisdom of the present, wisdom of the future. But it's also a book of lessons learned in your lifetime on this material plane, lessons that you have turned into wisdom and knowledge, and that you can refer to whenever a challenge presents itself. The Queen of Swords, the energy that you will find yourself in right now, is of course very clear thinking, calculating, decisive, logical. She or he, it is a feminine energy, but whether you are male or female, so that's your feminine energy, and that is the energy of clear thinking, clarity, truth, honesty, transparency. You don't suffer fools gladly. You have direct messages from the divine. You got your sword or your dagger here, wielding it to stay in control of the situation. You're very analytical, so first your rational, intellectual, mental capacities here. Very analytical, dissecting, cool, calm and collected. Not for nothing she is called the Ice Queen. So the Ice Queen is on the outside. She can seem very cool, cold and calculating. But once you go beyond the surface, of course, there is more of the passionate nature of the Queen of Swords coming out. She's one of the most attractive queens. She's very charismatic, intense, magnetic, and draws people to herself easily. So that's the energy you're in right now. You are about to close out an old cycle here with the World. The World is the last card of the Major Arcana, is number 21. Out with the old, in with the new chapter, new beginning, new phase in your life, new stage, new era. You're turning the pages of your book of life to move forward. You successfully have closed the cycle. You've excelled at sorting out your finances. You are also very much in control of your emotions. And, of course, a great communicator. With the Queen of Swords, she is an excellent communicator. Oh, just notice, I got the World twice in this reading. Ah, yeah. Yeah, 2 Aces of Pentacles, and now you got 2 Worlds. So there's definitely, this could be more than one cycle closing out. We could be talking about more emotional strength. We could be talking about more physical strength, concentrating on different things at different times. We have another messenger here. This is the Page of Swords, also called the Knave of Swords, pointing pointing to something in your book of knowledge. A rose of love here across the pages. So this could be about connecting to someone in a romantic way. Another little dagger here, bringing you more clarity. This Queen of Swords is getting as much clarity as she needs. Because she's very pragmatic, she's very logical, she is realistic, she's practical, and she's disciplined. Disciplined. I think Capricorns are all about discipline. In my opinion, it is my opposite sign, so I'm quite... and also, my father was a Capricorn. He was always very disciplined, quite stern, and not very yielding, but interesting. Very interesting character. Interested in all sorts of different things in his life, pursuing different paths and reading lots of books, educating himself on different subjects. So your book of knowledge could also be about educating yourself here. This page bringing you a message, read this, read that. So you're being pointed to something in script, in writing, that you'll be reading in the very near future. Now, also in the near future here, the Eight of Cups. Walking away from an emotionally unfulfilling situation. As I said, the Queen of Cups doesn't suffer fools gladly. She may have put her foot down in this relationship, if that applies to you. If you're single, it will be a situation that you walked away from, that's become emotionally untenable, that's been weighing on your emotions, on your mind, that's been draining you on an emotional level. Whatever it is, you are looking to the future. You were pointed to the past, now you're doing the about turn. In the near future, leaving that past behind. That old circle is fully closing out, truly bringing more balance into your life. There's yin and yang, there's the feminine, the masculine aspect within you, very much balanced. The dark side, the light side. You'll be doing a lot of shadow work, working on your insecurities, anxieties, self-sabotage. You've been healing old wounds. You've been looking at your inner fears. You want this new start. And you've been working towards that. With your feelings, with your intellect, with your professional skills and talents, propelling you forward into a better future. So let's have a look at the oracle cards here. So yeah, talking about shadow work. Breaking down your constructs. Embrace new opportunities. Now this does not refer to financial opportunities. That was a separate thing. This is about relationships. It's about different situations you can find yourself in. So breaking down the constructs, breaking through the old pattern barriers, the old concepts, the old conditionings from your childhood, your youth, your formative years, the old habits, the obsessions, the addictions. You're breaking through, you're gaining control in your life. The heart chakra is wide open here. You're very much connected to the divine. And your personal strength has increased immeasurably. And that's, once you've closed out the old cycle, you're going into a totally new era of your life where you seem so much more self-confident, or you are more self-confident. You don't just seem it, you are it. You have much more self-respect, self-worth. You're believing in yourself, you're accepting yourself. You can analyze and dissect your situations and find solutions much easier than you used to. You're embracing the new opportunities. You maybe want to connect with new love or just a new circle of friends. You may meet new people at work. In a group, you may be joining a group, you're finding new people, new opportunities, new options. So you're really realizing your potential here by breaking down the constructs, the preconceived ideas, the old fixed opinions, the limiting beliefs are leaving your life. You are not limited now. You are much more open-minded, and you're even encouraged to open your mind even more. Don't stop where you are. Go further. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Not so that it's uncomfortable, but when it feels natural to make a leap of faith, to push on, then that is your time, the right opportunity. That opportunity will present itself. We even have you here depicted again as you're like a goat dragon here. You're standing in the power of the dragon. That is wonderful. So you can breathe fire when you need to. You can roar. You can roar when it's necessary. Now I see you here making a lot of plans for the future. I see you very organized. I see you very practical. As I said, you're very disciplined. You're very creative, inspired. You have new ideas. Very innovative. You're connecting to your higher self, expanding that consciousness, that higher awareness. I see you very much more balanced, harmonious, more methodical, more organized, and more focused. You're more focused, you're opening your third eye, you are connected to the divine. The third eye is the intuition, of course. It looks as if you're choosing a more spiritual path here with the mystic. You are changing, you are shaman, you are becoming shaman, you're becoming a master manifester. So when you do have an idea that you want to turn into reality, you will do anything and everything to make that happen. And you will see the options and the opportunities and the possibilities and the new potential that presents itself. You will not miss an opportunity. Nothing will pass you by. Your third eye wide open. Your intuition fully firing on all cylinders. You have 2 pearls of wisdom here. And of course the butterfly is all about transformation. That's why you've got 2 worlds here, because the transformation is so pronounced. Even people around you will see it. They will look at you and they will see a different person. And they may ask you about it and say, what's going on? Is this something that has changed in your life? And but you know, whatever it is, it's not easily explainable to others, because it is purely a journey of self-discovery and a journey of personal development, which of course can only the person who goes through that at the time can understand. So there may be some of the conversations that you have with other people, they will not be the same conversations that you used to have with them. They may not understand what you are now all about. And yeah, your plans have changed. So many new ideas. No more missed opportunities. No more personal disappointment. You know what to do when you do experience a challenge. Even it may be disheartening and a little bit frightening, you know exactly what to do. And that is believe in yourself. You are strong. You feel safe, you're secure, you have stability, you have inner grounding. I mean, a lot of Capricorns anyway have that inner grounding, because just by being an earth sign, you're very strongly grounded, lots of inner strength, lots of self-control, endurance, resilience, self-respect, stability. You have that great foundation. You may have created the right home life for yourself, very comfortable, very beautifully balanced, safe and secure. You're feeling very settled. And of course you are a person that people look up to. Reliable, you're full of integrity. You can be a constant comfort in other people's lives. They look up to you, they cherish you, they value you. And that is your reading, Capricorn. What a beautiful reading. What a change that you're going through. So you're almost a different person at the other end. But you know, we never stop. You open your mind and you open your mind some more. And then you open your mind to different influences and vibration and energies that you come across. Well, it's been a pleasure reading for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in one of my other readings. Until then, take very good care.